In the beautiful and yet mysterious northeast region of India is located the Khasi and Jaintia Hills, a mountainous region in the state of Meghalaya, where Shillong, the state capital city of Meghalaya, not only stands as a beautiful hill abode, but as a well-reputed seat of education, art and culture. Here in the area of Rilbong, with a veritable collection of some rare books, old newspapers, documents, etc., stands in mute loneliness in the shade of its former glory, the septuagenarian Netaji Pathagar or library, once upon a time much visited, named after the legendary freedom fighter and Indian nationalist leader Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, or popularly called Netaji, which means the beloved leader. Around 73 years ago, it was established in Rilbong neighborhood, which was then a 30-odd household strong small Bengali enclave. The importance of a library in a society can't be undermined. The then 2-decade-old Rilbong Literary Institute had almost ceased to function. At this, a few young enthusiasts from that neighborhood envisioned to invigorate the library movement in its new manifestation. Politically, it was a climactic and tumultuous time for India. The much sought after independence was beckoning, yet eerily loomed over the country's despicable partition. Shillong was the summer capital of the then Assam province, so the repercussion reached there too. A significant portion of the mass was electrified by the stories of the heroic deeds of Netaji and the Indian National Army. The founding members too were captivated by the heroism, selfless struggle and vision of Netaji and INA. That's how Netaji Pathagar was set up in 1947 with the dawn of independence round the corner. Like the mythical phoenix, it rose from the ashes of Rilbong Literary Institutes, its 2-decade-old predecessor, which was drawing towards nothingness with only several empty almirahs in one small room in the local primary school. It was almost an ab initio enterprise, with no money, only stubborn enthusiasm to source books from all possible means. Gifting books in any social occasion like wedding, birthday celebration was a widely practiced social norm amongst the educated milieu. So the newlyweds in that locality and nearby were requested to donate books they had received, and oftentimes they obliged happily. That's how a good number of books were collected. There were also many other ways to fund the book collection drive, like the savings from Saraswati Pujas they had organized, selling of handmade envelopes and notebooks. Slowly, due to their dedication and perseverance, the movement got its impetus despite many difficulties. Funds came in terms of donations from various sources, also books from various publishers. Their firm resolve paid off. The library continued to help all, students and book lovers alike. To quote a founding member, I vividly remember how the Pathagar became a vigorous center of cultural life of the area. The library not only helped others, but also enormously enriched us by opening the great vistas of knowledge and thought. We read wonderful books, discussed them. We ourselves could not afford to buy books, but we could somehow try to get good books, which along with other members, we ourselves also read. Today, the library has more than 20,000 books, magazines, old newspapers and documents in its noteworthy collection. Unfortunately, due to the overwhelming primacy of visual and digitized socio-cultural atmosphere, the fate of this library looks precarious. Lack of fund, dwindling number of library goers, declining number of helping hands. All these factors are increasingly causing this library to submit to a sad state. This treasure trove of knowledge now awaits a fresh lease of hope and promise.